Moon in Leo, Trine Mercury in Sagittarius, the Sun in Sagittarius, and square Mars in Scorpio. The Moon in Leo is us reacting and responding to our passions, reacting and responding to our love, our gifts, and the way that we shine light in this world. And with this energy going on, the moon in Leo is interesting because it kind of gives the energy of the supporting actor or actress, right? Because, this is where the sun rules in Leo. And the moon in Leo is kind of an interesting energy because I personally think that the moon likes to be in Leo, but it kind of has this energy of the supporting actor, where you have your main actor that probably receives like the awards and stuff like that. But the moon in Leo, a lot of times they make the movie happen. They provide these other intricate details to the story that really drives the plot along. And a lot of times we really find ourselves, really relating a lot to the supporting actors and actresses in a movie. They have very critical roles. But a lot of times they may be overpassed by what the main actor may be doing. So we have this trine over to the Sag energy, which Sag is all about belief, it's all about education, philosophy, travel, and moving forward. It's a very positive energy, right? So with the moon trining over to Mercury, these are miraculous communications that we're having when it comes to this fire-like energy, when it comes to this creative-like force. And we gotta remember that fire, while it is, this energy of, in many ways, initiating and sparking off reality, this is also, you can feel fire. If you're around a campfire or something like that, you can feel the heat. So it's a very feeling kind of energy. So everyone's emotions are going to be kind of pretty much intense today, especially with the Leo energy, especially considering the fact that it's fixed fire. Everyone's going to be kind of fixated on the way that they create, on their own passions, on the way that they love. People are going to be fixated on that. With the trine over to Mercury, this is actually opening up a great opportunity for us to connect with other people that may have different philosophies outside of our own. Despite the fact that the moon is in a fixed sign, we do have Mercury in mutable fire, which is having this ability to adapt to our surroundings. And especially with the being in Sagittarius, this is about having the ability to adapt and learn and experience this reality, because everyone has different experiences. Everyone has their own unique journey. And then, of course, the moon will trine over to the sun as well, which is going to just bring about this deeper sense of illumination. This greater sense of illumination going to give us a broad type of picture. So over this last half of the weekend and then going into Monday, you're really going to start to see that, especially considering the fact that, for many people, Sunday is the day where they give thanks, where they acknowledge their spirituality, be it religion or maybe in other ways. For me, Sunday is a very spiritual day simply because it was the day that I was born on. So I always consider Sunday to be one of my personal spiritual days. So this moon trine over to the sun is going to be another opportunity of this great healing, of this sort of miraculous opportunity to really connect with other people and to kind of, bring our energies together and kind of spur these creative juices. Sunday is really the day of creating. I personally feel like if we're going to have like these organized religions or spiritualities, a lot of that should be, personally, I feel should be done on Saturday, but everyone has their own deal. Honestly, I feel like whatever day that you are born on, that is your Sunday. So if you're born on a Tuesday should be like your Sunday. That's just my personal opinion. But this is going to be an awesome opportunity, like I said, for us to connect with other people, to talk about these things, to talk about our philosophies, to talk about our stories, to talk about our journeys, and to hopefully help each other and shed light on the situation that we are in. And the situation doesn't have to be bad. Sometimes when we say, oh, I'm in a situation, that we're thinking it's got to be a bad thing. No, it could be a positive thing. It can be an uplifting thing. But here's the other thing about this transit. Before it even trines over to the sun, it's going to square Mars in Scorpio. Now, of course, squares are not the easiest energy to deal with. They are challenging. They can be difficult, and they oftentimes provide this sort of lesson. But here's the thing, though. Mars is going to win this aspect because the moon, like I said, it likes Leo, but it rather be in Cancer, it rather be in Taurus, you know what I'm saying? It rather be in a water sign, except for Scorpio, of course. But Mars likes to be in Scorpio. So this is going to bring us an opportunity, this square, to where we're going to be challenged to, like, you know, are we really going to express these deeper desires, these passions, these wants, and are we really going to act on them? The moon in Leo is going to definitely give us some creativity. The Mars in Scorpio is going to be asking us, are you actually going to act on these things? Are you actually going to act on these deeper desires, these deeper passions? Are you actually going to want to actually move this thing forward? That's why it's awesome that we're getting the Trine to Mercury, because we're going to get the communication. We're going to receive the download, and then we get that Mars energy, we get that squaring energy before it hits the sun. And it's like, all right, are you going to act on it? You know, so it's like you get an inspiration, and then you have this sort of inspired action, and then you have the illumination with the trine over to the sun. So that's just sort of what's going on with this moon in Leo. I think it's going to be a very positive energy, an uplifting energy. There will be, like I said, some challenges. Perhaps during that moon, when it's trining over to Mercury, based off of the people that you're speaking with, they may not necessarily understand your vision. They may not necessarily get your journey and why you may do the things that you do, why you may act the way that you act. And you want to be careful with how you're reacting to these people, because just because they don't necessarily understand the way that you shine your light doesn't mean that you shouldn't shine your light anyways. And I want to show you guys one more quick thing. So, I mean, you know, we are the main actor in our life, right? So that's the thing. The moon in Leo, it's like sometimes we like to take a more subordinate sub role. And subordinate does not mean under. It doesn't mean that anything is above you. But you see that sun right there? You see that sun right there? Everything that we see is a reflection of us, including that sun. So you are a star in your own right, and you are the main character in your life. Now, of course, we have incredible supporting cast members, such as the sun right here. And I know there are a lot of deities and gods that have been based around the sun and stuff, and we, you know, give them reverence and give them thanks and stuff. And obviously, none of us would be here without this dude right here. But it ultimately is a reflection of what we are, and we are a star. We are a star. So even, I'm giving you some unconventional advice here, even with the sun, you got to realize that you are your own God. And yeah, you might not have all the answers right now, and we are in this human experience for a reason. It's to make ourselves better, to grow to grow in our soul, for our spirit to, you know, evolve and to come into a greater sense of fulfillment. Right? So you're not a supporting cast member. You are the main character. You are the main character. Moon in Leo, trine over to Mercury, trine the sun, but then in between, like I said, squaring over to Mars. Taking inspired action and not being afraid to shine our light. I'll see you all on the next video. Peace.